Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I've been very busy. Okay, in today's video we are going to be making this beautiful mini bag. It's a requested video, so I'm going to be working on this bag, but this particular video is all about pattern drafting, the pattern drafting for the bag. So now the bag comprises of the front, the back, the top base, the flap, the side, and the handle of the bag. Okay, so the measurement I'm going to be working with, the width, which is from here to this place, is going to be 5.5 inches. That's for the width, while the length, which is from here to here, is going to be 5 inches. Same thing for the back, while the top base from here to here is going to be 1 inch. Okay, from here to here is still going to be the same with the back and the front, which is 5.5 inches. For the flap, from here to here is going to be 3.5 inches. Okay, now remember, you don't take your measurement directly from the edge of the kariboard. You have to go a straight line, hence the reason why you are seeing a line here. Okay, so now once you've taken the measurements, we are going to come in here. This is the front, this is the top part of the front. No, the front is separated. We are going to cut it off. So this is the top part. Okay, we are going to come in by half an inch here, half an inch here. You are going to take your ruler and you are going to connect it to this line. Remember, this part is now among, you are going to cut it out. I hope you understand. This part is just a guide to have a straight line when ruling. That's the reason why this line is here, you get. So now we are going to connect this to the edge of the front, which is here, like this. You're going to do it like this. We're going to do the same thing for the other side. You take your ruler and your pen and roll a straight line down. Now you can see that we now have that slant shape. You're going to do the same thing for the back as well. So as you can see, I've done the same thing for the back, which means this part will be going off. You're going to be cutting off all these parts. Now, because we deducted 0.5 inches here and here, we are going to also do the same thing on the top base. So you're going to mark 0.5 inch here, 0.5 inch here, and you're going to connect it. We're going to connect it using a straight line like this. Okay, now to get the flap, this is what I normally do because this bag is a little bit complicated. Now to make it very easy, I'm going to cut the front out. I'm going to remove the front now. So now I've cut out the front. This is the front part of the bag. We still have our back, our top base, and our flap. Now to get the flap, we deducted 0.5 inches left and right, so we are going to come in now. This is the front piece, right? I'm going to place the front like this. Can you see that? I'm telling you, this is just the easiest way to get the accurate measurement for the flap. You're going to take your pen and you're going to do a straight line, just tracing it downward. So this is what we have. Now I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to cut it out. So now I've cut it off. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my blade and I'm going to just trace it down this line of the top base. Not too much, you do it slightly, not too much, so you don't cut it off. So once you've done that, you can now see this is where the fabric is going to be, this is where the lining is going to be. So this is what it's going to look like. You just bend it like that. So the top base is going to look like this. So now if I'm going to insert these deforms, can you see how accurate it is? Because I traced it, you can see how accurate it is. So our bag is beginning to take shape. The next thing is to get the measurement for the side. Now the side of the bag, you won't just attach a fabric. It's a little bit complicated, but you will understand when we do the bag making video. So the side of the bag, you have to create a frame, sorry, two frames. The two frame, as in one is going to be here and the other is going to be attached to the back. When I say frame, this is what I mean by frame. You are going to be placing it like this. Now to get the frame, this is the front panel. You place the front panel on your chipboard. Take your pen and trace it out all the way around. Just trace it out. Okay, so now that you've traced it out, the next thing you're going to do, you're going to measure 0.5 inch all the way around. 0.5 inch all the way around. Just measure 0.5 inches all the way around. Now I've marked out the 0.5 inch round. All I have to do is take my ruler and I'm going to connect it. You can see the way I'm placing the ruler. You're just going to connect it. Do the same thing here. Remember, the bag is slant and not straight, so the frame have to be slant as well. So now I'm just going to cut this middle part off. Cut here off, cut the middle part off and get the frame. So now this is the frame. So you'll be needing two of these, like I said, one for the front and the other for the back. Now to get the side, that's the base and the side of the bag, you are going to measure the inner part of the frame, the inner part. You just measure it. Just take note of where it's supposed to be. I have 4.5 here. So from the 4.5, I'm just going to take my tape like this. From the 4.5, I have 9. So from the 9, I have 13.5. So what I have for the inner frame is 13.5. So I'm going to measure and I'm going to cut out the side as well as the base. So for the side, I'm going to be using leather. Initially I wanted to use a double face leather. This is what we call it, the double face leather, but I don't have enough. What I have is not going to be enough for this project, so I'm going to be making use of this one for this project. But if you have the double face leather, go for it. Go for it. It's actually way better than this one. So now normally we are going to be wrapping this with Ankara. There's no leather in the bag. This is going to be the interfacing for the side of the bag. So this is it for the side of the bag. As for the handle, I have a video already. Do check out this video on how I made the hand. We are going to be using the exact measurement for this bag handle, so we are going to be using the same measurement. For the belt, I'm going to be doing a separate video. Now for the belt, I just cut out 2 pieces of chipboard, and the measurement I have here is 2.2 inches 2.2 inches by 1 inch. So I cut out 2 pieces. By the time we start making the bag, I'm going to be sewing this at the back of this bag so that you'll be able to insert a belt, which means you can wear the bag with a belt. You can use a chain, you can just carry the handle. Either ways, you can rock it in different ways. So this is it. If you have any question, please leave it in the comment section and I'll get back to you. And we are done. So thank you so much guys for watching my video. Remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. See you in my next video where we'll be making this bag.